Today could mark a turning point for businesses, including restaurants and salons.
Governor Gavin Newsom expected to lift the stay-at-home orders all across the state today. News 8's Chris Groh is joining us live along rainy and windy Harbor Island this morning with a closer look at this other big story today. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Eric and Netta. And look, again, this has not been announced by the state as of yet, but there are some pretty high-profile players that are talking about it as if it is a certainty that it will happen. And they're posting their thoughts on social media. One of those includes Supervisor Jim Desmond, who did put out on Twitter last night that this was something that was going to happen. We asked him about his decision to post this ahead of the state announcing it, and this is what he had to tell us.
This is still a rumor at this point in time. Unfortunately, social media kind of really lit up over this. I heard it from someone in a business sector who's very close to that business sector, and actually they told us that they heard this was going to happen.
And so other people that heard that this was going to happen include the California Restaurant Association, who sent out a message to its members saying, in part, quote, senior officials in the Newsom administration informed us that the governor will announce tomorrow that the stay-at-home order will be lifted in all regions of the state. Now, normally to get out of a stay-at-home order, you're going to need your ICU capacity numbers to be above 15%, or at least somewhere around there for their 4-week projections, so similar to what we saw when Sacramento was taken out of the stay-at-home order. It was based upon their projected ICU capacity numbers, not their current numbers. Now, currently, Southern California is not at a level that would take them out of that stay-at-home order. But again, we are hearing these rumors swirl, similar to this wind right now, that the stay-at-home order will be lifted. Now, we did reach out to the state asking about these rumors, and they wrote back saying, quote, we see promising signs that California is slowly emerging from the most intense stage of this pandemic. We continue to look at what that means for the regional stay-at-home order, and we'll provide an update tomorrow. So if we get pulled out of the stay-at-home order today, and if and when it is announced at a later date, we could see us return to the colored tier system. This is not going to mean that we are back to normal before this pandemic. We would still have restrictions in place likely, but it is likely we'll return to that colored tier system. And here in San Diego County, we were last in that purple tier. So we could see outdoor dining resume, and hair salons could reopen as well too.